Hey everybody, welcome back to the RC room. It is me, OG Mikey, and on today's episode is a brief overview of my FMS K10 that I have dubbed fully modded. Now, with this K10, this is an older build and it doesn't have all of the newer metal options that are for sale, like on AliExpress or Amazon. But I'm not looking to buy any of those. Today's episode, I've gotten a lot of questions, so it's just going to be an overview of what I've done to my truck. Now, this truck still has the stock motor and actually the stock electronics. They have not broke on me at all. It does have, let's see if I can show it to you. There we go. It does have a EMAX servo in it. It's the ESM80 IIA, I think it is, if I remember correctly. That is just ran to an adapter. That's all. And again, like I said, it's all stock in there. I do not have an issue with this truck and any of the electronics yet. I know I will, but as of right now, I do not. This is set up for aesthetics. It has Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty in the window driving it. It is set up for a dump bed. I do not have the either linear actuator or any type of cylinder set up yet. But it is coming down the road whenever I get other projects finished. It has a FCX18 axle swap with metal gears throughout. Transmission, again, has a stock motor, which I have overheated multiple times. I do recommend you swapping to like an Endura or something like that. But it still has the stock transmission, and the transmission has metal gears in it. It has added brass, as you can see. This was before the black brass was available. The brass inner and outer portal housings add a decent amount of weight to it. And I also did a shock relocation lift. Basically, what that is you take where this shock is mounted and you move it. You either drill a new hole, move it down in the front, or you move it, drill a new hole, or move it to a different slot in the rear. With that lift, I was able to easily clear Endura 64's rock crawler tires on it. With these tires, I have cut the foam down dramatically. I like the low air, very wrinkled tire look. For the wheels, I have the Endura brass wheels, and I also have some 7mm hex extensions on this. Now, before there were no type of barrel nut that would be able to fit on the FCX24s. So I just went and got a set of hex nuts that were kind of like a barrel. They were set up for the 3mm shaft, and I just drilled out the hex extenders, which are brass, and the brass wheels. And they just bolted right on. No issues at all. I did go with the metal red steering for the front, and the links for the front are custom made because I wanted to recenter my axle from the lift. So that is recentered. The rear, they did get a shackle lift. Like, so if you see it lifted like this, you can tell that it would need new links, but they're still stock links. I cut down the inner spring to basically move the axle back, but also these shocks that are in here, if you can see them, these are sold on AliExpress. They might be sold on Amazon now also, but they come with internal springs. You can buy them with this whole setup with the steering and these links for the Bronx, and there was another one. I can't remember off the top of my head. Also, I have custom drive shafts that, again, bought on AliExpress, and the rear one is 110 millimeter, and it is 6 millimeters wide. The front is the same drive shaft, but it is cut down majorly. I only buy the 110 millimeters because if I need to redo something, and I need a custom drive shaft, well, it'll fit almost every single time. But that's basically about it. I tore out all the lights. I'm not a fan of the lights. And the only option that I'm missing now at this point is the dump bed feature. With these shocks that I said, they are cut down internal springs, which lowered the rear end. It does have some bounce to it, not a lot. The front has tons. But this is the way that I like this rig to work. I have not broken anything on it. I have wheeled this a lot. You can see a lot of the shorts that I have are with this vehicle. Also, I did switch out the beadlocks ring. It comes with a brass black ring, but I wanted more of the red look. I was trying to go for a more red vibe underneath at the time. So, again, like, comment, and subscribe if you have any questions about this rig and I can help you. Please feel free, ask. Now, here's a montage of some of fully modded on the rocks.